Okay, thank you so much for your time. Today we are talking about the Rogue class. The Rogue class and the skills that the Rogue has to offer. I like to look at the Rogue class as your stabby, shooty character. You are quite literally stabbing and shooting everyone. It's awesome. You can set traps, you move around, and those are kind of the mechanics that are built into the Rogue kit. So, what you can do with the Rogue is you can shoot people, you can stab people, you can poison people, you can freeze people, you can sneak up on people. It's one of those versatile classes that's still kind of I don't want to say niche, but like, if you're the fast mentality kind of player, I think Rogue is a really good pick for you. If you're kind of always thinking a step ahead, I think the Rogue is a good pick for you. So just to give you an idea of what we're looking at here, I'm going to throw a bunch of daggers at this guy, I'm going to jump to him and stab him, I got a bunch of dashes. One of my favorite skills is I can summon a clone of myself, and then he'll do the moves that I'm doing as well. So he just spams, if you look closely, he's right in front of me or behind me shooting as well. You can go invisible. And then it has a mechanic built in where when you come out of the invisible, you can do extra damage. It's pretty sick. The Rogue is badass. That's kind of the long story short of it. There are ways to, they call it imbuement. There are ways to like beef up your skills. You can enhance them with other cool mechanics and damage. There's a shadow imbuement, and you stack all this cool shadow damage. There's a poison imbuement, you stack poison damage. And there's a cold imbuement, and you stack cold damage. And then you can manipulate them further by adding to messing with frozen, messing with chilled, increase the poison damage. They do less damage to you. And then honestly, one of my favorites is the shadow. There are these really cool ways where you can make like shadow explosions, and then you can combine it with these other cool shadow skills that do more explosions. It's fucking badass. Surprisingly, I don't want to say tanky, but there are some really nice dodge mechanics and damage reduction mechanics that are worked in as well. There are traps that you can lay down, set people up, they walk right into it, going back to being a step ahead. So you can lay down these traps, people walk into them, and you can stack some serious damage with the traps. It's kind of crazy. So those are some Rogue skills. If you want a bow, if you want a knife, you want to sneak around, you want to do some big fucking damage, Rogue is an absolute beast. Something I wanted to talk about as well is their special, their class mechanic. There's some really interesting stuff you can do here. You spend a bunch of money and you reduce your money. Spend a bunch of energy and you reduce your ultimate. Pretty badass. This is, if you stack a certain thing, you get some big crit chance damage that's huge. And then the combo points thing is also huge as well. I don't even really get it because I don't use it that much, but it's a way where you can stack a resource of some kind, and then your other skills can be empowered by it. The Rogue's a beast. So, long story short, those are Rogue skills and mechanics in a really simple, compressed kind of way. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you in the next video.